I met your grandfather in this coat. It was very expensive. Oh, I was wearing this when I met your grandfather, working. This was called a going out top. It cost me $7.99. Now, your grandfather made this table by hand. It's made from acacia wood. Took him 8 days. I put this IKEA furniture together all by myself. It's made of what's called particle board. Took me 8 hours. I was 10 years old when I got this chair. What incredible quality. This piece of furniture I got when I was 10 years old. All you have to do is blow it up and then you can sit in it for about 12 minutes. This lamp was forged in 1927 by the original owner of the Pittsburgh Steel Company. This lamp is made completely of plastic. I won it at Dave & Buster's. This was your father's favorite toy as a boy. It's worth a lot of money today. This was my favorite Beanie Baby as a kid. This one still has the tack protector on it, so it's worth nothing.
Okay, now everyone go find who you have for Secret Santa and give him your gift. Patsy, honey, I had you. Merry Christmas.
Oh, honey, that was so nice of you. What? Oh, my God, honey, I love it.
Oh, I'm so glad you like it.
I do. I love it. This is a gorgeous head of hair.
Patsy, honey, when I pulled your name, I swear I didn't know what I was going to do. Because you and I have not always gotten along, as you know. And I think a lot of our problems started when we were both competing against each other in the Dolly Lookalike contests. But I want to tell you something. There was a big part of me, the part that is jealous and spiteful and downright mean. I wanted to buy you a pack of panties, honey, because I said, I don't think she wears none. But then I said, what would Dolly do? And I realized Dolly would get you something that came from the heart. Dolly would say that anybody is welcome at a Dolly Parton lookalike contest. The more is the merrier. Dolly would show grace and kindness and love. And so this is my peace offering to you, honey. So if you decide to do another Dolly Parton lookalike contest, you of course have my blessing, and now you got yourself a better wig.
Peace offering accepted, honey. Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Gerald, for the beef jerky from the gas station. I swear we ain't doing this again.
Do I like to online shop? Yes. Do I like to purchase more things than I plan on keeping with every intention of returning them within the return window and then completely forget and end up with clothing that doesn't fit me or look good on me? Apparently.
Yesterday, Phil and I celebrated 1 year and 1 month of being together. He got to my house around 7 o'clock, drove me to the Hojo's. We had a delicious fish fry dinner. Then afterwards, he said, I want to take you to the park and have a little walk. So we're walking around under a canopy of trees. Suddenly, Phil stops in his tracks, and he takes one hand to grab mine, and he takes the other hand to go into the pocket of his jean jacket. And from out of his jacket, he pulls out a tiny box. I open it up, I take it out. I stood there speechless. And I don't really know what I was expecting, but it sure as heck wasn't this. So I just said what was on my heart. I friggin' love it. How'd you know that swans were my favorite? I don't remember ever even telling him, but man, he listens. He listens good. I just feel like he knows me. I just do.
The other night, something happened that I'm still having a hard time talking about. It was about 10:30 at night. We had just gotten back from the cinema where we saw Nightmares on Elm Street. And we were sitting out back on Brenda's patio having a couple of Long Island iced teas. There was just a chill that went down my spine. And I said to Brenda, I feel like someone's watching us. She said, Deb, don't start. And that's when I turned and I saw him standing at the sliding glass doors looking out at us. And I jumped and I screamed. And then the most terrifying thing happened. I realized the man was me. It was my own reflection in the sliding glass door.
Girls, I got the call. You got the call.
Oh my goodness.
The assistant director called me last night to officially offer me the lead role of Audrey in Flamingo Players' production of Little Shop of Horrors. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna cry. I'm so happy for you, sweetheart.
Congratulations, Patsy. That is fantastic news.
Thank you, girls. You know, it's always been my dream to star in a show. And I just got my big break. But shh, your dreams are coming true, Patsy, because you put in the hard work, and I'm very proud of you. Oh, honey, but what are we going to do about scheduling? Honey, don't worry about that. Roberta and I, we've already talked about it. We're going to cover whatever you need.
We are here to support you.
Oh, girls, are you sure? Trying to listen. Jeez. Honey, you always cover for me when I have my Dolly Parton look-alike contest.
That's right, and you were the first person to offer me help when I had my nervous breakdown.
That means so much. I don't know what to say. I'm a little overwhelmed here. What goes around comes around, honey, and we're simply showing the kindness you have always shown us. I love you, girls. But I want you to see the show. Well, we worked that out, too.
We sure did.
Friday nights have not been very busy, as you know, so we talked to Nell, and she's going to cover for us so we can come see you on opening night.
We're going to be there front and center.
With flowers, honey. I am at a loss. You two are wonderful. I am getting a little nervous about learning all those lines and songs. The first rehearsal is Monday. I wonder who they cast as Seymour.
So I bought my daughter an American Girl doll, and I guess I ended up on their mailing list because I got their catalog of historical characters from the 90s. Couldn't have called it the Millennial Collection, 90s Collection. Guess I'm a historical character. 4th grade. There were 2 Nicoles in the class. Guess who went by Nikki? But it gets worse when you go to the inside. Inflatable chair. Sounds like you farted every time you sit down. Walkman. Don't run. It skips. Chunky cell phone. And wait. A computer that plays dial-up sounds. I'd rather not be triggered by that sound again. So vintage. Do we see this skirt? Yeah. Oh my God. No. American Girl historical figure. 35-year-old historical figure. Why do I have the same skirt as her? And it's a skirt. I don't know what this means, but I don't think it's good. Stop attacking us. It's too soon.
I feel like there's tension between us.
Patsy, no, hon, not at all.
Are you sure you're not still upset that I got the role of Audrey over you?
Oh, hon, I was never upset. I was confused, truth be told, because I'd never read Little Shop of Horrors or seen the movie, so I was just trying to figure it out and understand. But after reading the play out loud at rehearsal, I'm real excited about my role of Audrey, too.
Some would say Audrey, too, is the real star of the show. Oh, I don't know about that, but it's a great role, and I'm so relieved you're feeling good about it. I feel great about it.
Don't give it another thought, hon. Things always work out as they're meant to. I'm looking forward to seeing the show on opening night. I even bought myself a new dress from JCPenney's.
Oh my gosh, that's wonderful, Roberta, hon.
Deborah's gonna bring the house down.
We all are.
Have you girls started learning your lines? I have, but that's what I do. I'm always writing and memorizing scripts when I sell my Avon. Selling makeup is much like the theater. The stakes are high and the costuming is fabulous.
I have been looking at this script and I've been playing the tape of music in my car, but I've never done this before. So I'm going to have to solicit some advice from our director, Gail.
Oh, it's just repetition, honey. Patsy's right, honey. That's all it really is.
What do you mean?
Well, how is it that you know every word to the song Jack and Diane, or the Golden Girls theme song, or the Pledge of Allegiance?
Or all the 900 numbers?
Girls, you ain't never gonna believe this. There was just an emergency interruption on the radio, and the broadcast said that down at the police station they have been getting calls from people who have witnessed a large panther or a lion down at the graveyard. Oh my God!
Oh my goodness, Deborah. Did you say lion?
And they said animal control went down there but couldn't catch it and the thing ran them off.
Well, I guess I'm skipping power walking tonight.
Like we don't have enough problems as it is.
Oh my God, there is something so creepy happening outside of my door right now.
Hang on, let me turn my camera on. Do you see that? Do you see that? Something even crazier happened like 10 seconds before this. I'll show you.
That's why you shouldn't believe the scare cop you see on TikTok. It's not real.
How's everything tasting? Oh, wonderful. So nice to hear it. So what are you up to later today? I was thinking after work I'd go to the park, maybe go for a walk or something. Although it's been very hot lately. I mean, even going and getting my meal, I come back in and I'm drenched. So anyway, hopefully we'll see cooler days soon. Enjoy your dinner. Oh, by the way, a little birdie told me that tomorrow we're doing Rocker's Oyster Fella for an appetizer. And let me tell you, you don't want to miss it. Enjoy. Oh, I forgot to mention the sauce. It is sea sauce. It is not regular table sauce. They just recently switched, and I heard that that's better for your health. Yep, I heard. I read it in some magazine when I was at the salon. I got 2 steak dianes and 1 cheeseburger for table 4. Order in, Shane. So, Shane, I was thinking this weekend maybe you could take me to the movies. Yeah, I really want to see this new movie coming out with Dolly Parton's called Steel Magnolias. I think it looks real good. You're busy? Shane, that's okay. I can take myself to the movie. That is all right with me. Don't you worry about me, because I will be fine. Thank you, Gerald. These lobster bisques look delectable. How Patsy, so nice of you to join us. Hi, Caroline.
Would you like french fries, potato salad, coleslaw, or baked beans? Order in and all the sauces on the side. Well, I don't know how come they want it that way. That's just what they said. Patsy's gonna be 40 minutes late. Order in, I need this on the fly. I guess someone was drinking white wine spritzers again. Well, that's how the customer wanted it. Oh my word, did you see the new cook? Patsy, I did not say that, and I do not care for the accusation. Hi, Shane. Caroline, pleased to meet you. We ain't got no key lime pie. You're not far enough south. Nell's Diner, this is Caroline speaking. Hi, Shane. No, I'm sorry, we do not serve lobster, but we do have clam chowder. Do not sit them in my section. I got a Dolly Parton lookalike contest coming up in 2 weeks. Lasagna is Wednesday night. We have meatloaf today. It's at the Howard Johnson's. Hi, Shane. Can somebody help me get some ice? Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Anderson. Do not sit them in my section. Order in, Shane.
If you're not sure how to spend your kids' spring break, you could all cram into a car and drive an amount of hours that sounds manageable at first and turns out to be a strange form of torture. All to spend wild amounts of money on things they don't want to do. Or you could switch to spring break mode and take them to main event for $18.99, all you can play. Yeah.
Me and my Raven would like to wish everyone a very happy and safe Halloween. What is that, Raven? Raven would like to wish you a very happy Halloween too. That's a good bird. 'Tis the greatest night of the year.
Well, today's special is spaghetti and meatballs, and it is delectable. Okay, when you come in, ask for Patsy. Order in, Shane, 2 spaghetti and meatballs with extra sauce. I had a date with a certain cook on Saturday night. He gave me the time of my life. We have coconut cream pie, we have peach cobbler, and we have Boston cream. Caroline, you look tired. You ought to take a break. Thank you for calling Nell's Diner. This is Patsy speaking. How can I help you? Frankie, I told you never to call me while I'm at work. Well, I really don't have anything left to say to you. We're over. We're done. Capiche? You want to know why I broke up with you? Okay, well, for starters, you stole all my panties. Putting aside the fact that that is very rude, I'm not wearing any other pants at work. Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Anderson. Besides, I have a new man in my life. I've already moved on. And you better watch it, mister, because he has big knives. Now, don't you ever call here ever again. Thank you for coming in and see us again. Toodaloo. Hi, Gerald.
Hey, baby. Honey, baby, sweetie, what are we doing today? Hon, you're the professional. You decide what I need done today. Maybe a hair trim and we'll wax your mustache. My mustache? Okay, yeah, we can do that. That's good. You know, the only thing, hon, is my hair's been real dry. Well, honey, your hair's dry because you parm it, you bleach it, you style it. I mean, you know, we could do a deep condition. Honey, sweetie, pudding pie, I'm just gonna pump up your chair. So how's this lover boy that you've been dating? Oh, things are great. He's a sweetheart. You know, he's the nicest guy I've ever dated. Dependable, he's loyal, he's honest. He loves Ario Speedwagon. Wow, he sounds like Mr. Perfect. Steph, can I get a Diet Coke? Deb, what do you want, hon? Oh, I'd actually love a coffee. Thanks, hon. What about you, hon? Are you dating anyone? Oh, please, no, I'm not dating anyone. You're so confident. I'm so surprised. Yeah, I mean, I got a lot of confidence, but honey, I go through men like a pair of kids. I wear them out quick. I mean, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. You'll find your Prince Charming soon enough, hon. You know, I am a romantic at heart. Every single time I see the first star in the sky or I walk past a wishing well, I always throw a penny in for love. But these guys got to get it together. Okay, let's get this cape off of you. Gorgeous, right? What do we think about this? Oh, I love it. I love it. Fun, I like it. It's good. It's different. I really like it. I think it looks good. You did a great job. Okay, well, I'm ready to go meet that man of mine over at the Pizza Hut looking hot. Steph, Diet Coke.
Caroline. Yes, honey? You are never gonna believe this. Did Dolly Parton just come to the diner? No, it's something entirely different. No? Okay, I'm sorry. Go on. Well, my sister and my cousin Gail were at a holiday party on Saturday night. The same Saturday night that Shane and Roberta both took off. Well, they saw them there together. Are you serious? Oh, that is ridiculous. I did not think that Shane would go for the likes of her. I am sorry, honey, because I know you've had a thing for him for quite some time. It's okay, Patsy. I mean, we was never really a thing, and I think this was good for me to find out. Because, you know, I have been holding a flame for him for quite some time, and I feel like a fool. You know, when I was doing the Dolly Parton look-alike contest and he showed up with a teddy bear for me and then took me to coffee afterwards, well, I thought something might happen between us because those were some mixed signals, honey. But now I know I'm going to save my good perfume for other occasions. It ain't never started between us, but it is over. That's right. You save your good perfume for someone who deserves it. Afternoon, Shane. Saturday was wonderful. Yes, it was. Hoping to do it again soon.
Okay, so the secret behind my math party trick. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, click on the playlist below. Watch the video before or after this. Watch part 1. Or you can just watch this and have no idea what I'm talking about. But that's weird. I was a math nerd as a kid, so these were the type of things that I was into. So the magic of the party trick is the number 9. Well, the cool thing about number 9 is however you multiply it times itself, when you add the 2 digits back together, it's always going to equal 9. Whether it's 1 times 9, obviously equals 9. 2 times 9 is 18. 1 plus 8 equals 9. 4 times 9, 36. 3 plus 6 equals 9. You're always going to get 9. So when you subtract 5, you're going to get 4. 4 turns into D. Usually people say Denmark. Sometimes I get Dominican Republic, which kind of throws things off, but usually Denmark. So then the last letter is K, usually kangaroo. Sometimes people say koala. With kangaroo, the last letter is O, and you got orange. Denmark, kangaroo, orange. So no matter what number you choose at the beginning, you get the D. You know what I mean.
It was 10 p.m. I had just finished watching an episode of Dynasty. And there was a knock at my door. So I moved to the window, and I peered through the curtain, and that's when I saw my best friend Brenda standing on my patio. I opened the door. She was in her nightgown. I said, Brenda, what are you doing? You're going to catch a cold out here. She said, oh, Deb, she said, I've gone and done it this time. I'm in over my head, and I need your help. I said, anything. What do you need, Brenda? What? She said, well, I put out 100 invitations for an Avon and Tupperware party, and I don't think I'm going to be able to make that many deviled eggs. I said, Brenda, please don't tell me you told everybody you're going to be serving deviled eggs. She said, I did. She said, but worse than that, Deb. I told them that they were going to be your deviled eggs. I said, oh, Brenda, you got to get the mayonnaise, okay? We'll get through it.
All right, we're at school. Here you go, cuties. What do we say? Make today awesome. That's right. Oh, I'm going to miss you guys so much. Bye, sweetie.
La 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 la. Da 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 da. It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G.
Hon, you look like somebody just told you Star Search was canceled. What's wrong? Nothing, I'm okay. I know when something's wrong with my little Tina. What's going on? Well, some kids at school were making fun of me. And what have people been saying to you? Well, this one kid, Paul, said I had 4 eyes, and this other kid, Derek, said I was a snaggletooth. Now, let me tell you something about the old bully handbook. They want to get a rise out of you. So when you don't give them a reaction at all, guess what? They get bored and they move on, because that's what bullies do. I'm going to tell you another thing. Anything anybody has to say to you that's mean, well, heck, it means more about them than it will ever mean about you. I know. You don't let anybody dull your sparkle, hon. You keep shining. You're right, Aunt Deb. You know what, hon? I got a present for you. I was going to give it to you on your birthday, but no time like the present. Let me go get it for you. Okay, I'm going to close my eyes, okay? Okay, here, hon. What is this? Smells like cigarettes. What is this? Can I open them? Yeah, go on and open them. Aunt Deb, this is your favorite jean jacket. First time I ever wore that jean jacket was at the Back in Black AC/DC concert in 1980. Nobody's gonna mess with me wearing this. I look like I'm in a biker gang. That's right, hon. Nothing like a jean jacket to say I'm not the gal to mess with. Oh, I can't wait to show everybody at Show and Tell this. Last night, Phil is over. We just sat down to a delicious dinner of homemade corn dogs and curly fries. We're about to watch Magnum PI, and there's a flash that comes across the screen. It's a breaking news report. So Phil turns up the television, and there's a reporter talking about how she is at the scene of an accident where there has been a green gremlin car that is driven through the dining room at the Pizza Hut. So I look up from my plate of corn dog, and who do I see? My ex-boyfriend, Frankie, standing there with this gal with a dark brown mullet. And then the gal, she yanks the microphone from the reporter's hands, and she says, well, we were on a date at Pizza Hut, and things were getting hot and heavy, and we were making out. The car was in park, and before we knew it, the gremlin was in the dining room of the Pizza Hut. Now, I'm sitting there feeling real embarrassed because my boyfriend Phil is a real quality man. And I'm going, he knows I dated this guy. And I'm wondering what he's thinking about that. And I look over at Phil and he's just shaking his head. And I said, you can say it. I know what you're thinking. And he said, Deb, I can't believe you dated somebody who drives a gremlin.
It's 6 o'clock on the dot. Is this a crop top? Nothing fits me. Great. I got a real cute and needy little thing that's waiting for me. I pull up, anticipating sweet hugs. Don't keep me waiting, but they got plans to make demands. This age is like I've never seen. They're so sweet, then so mean. So I take me to a place that's nice and quiet. There ain't no toddler to interrupt, no one to hush. I just need a minute, nice and slow. Now, baby, tell me what you want and need. They call me M-O-M-M-Y-M-A-M-A-M-A-M. My mommy, mama, 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 mama.
Tina, dear, would you like to tell us what you are for Halloween?
Well, I'll go ahead and tell you, even though I know it's pretty obvious. I'm Jem, the cartoon. Yeah, Jem and the Holograms, the rock singer. And guess what? This is my microphone. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's pretty cool. My mom and my Aunt Deb made my costume. They're sure it's my Aunt Deb's, and she also let me borrow her gloves and this necklace. And then my mom made the earrings, and then we got the wig at Kmart. But guess what else? It's Jem's purse. And guess what's inside? It's lipstick. My mom doesn't usually let me wear makeup, but she always lets me wear some for Halloween. How does it look?
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much, Tina.
Hey. Hey. You not having fun? No. Yeah, me neither. Thank you for calling the Nels Diner. This is Patsy speaking. How can I help you?
Well, we're serving prime rib, and it's served with a little bit of a Worcestershire. It's a very good sauce. When you come in, just ask for Patsy. I'll take good care of you. Toodaloo. You all look wonderful and very hungry. What can I get for you? Shane, I have an order for you. Hi, Gerald. Caroline, can I have a word? I came in early and a little birdie told me that you said I wasn't doing my side work. Oh, thank you so much for getting those plates for me, honey.
What's in the vegetable mix? Well, it's a mix of vegetables.
Did we leave room for any dessert?
Oh, my personal favorite is the chocolatey eclair.
Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Anderson. So lovely to see you. You can go ahead and have a seat in my section. Shane and Gerald are both so in love with me. One of them is going to take me to see Back to the Future on Saturday. I just haven't decided who. I have another table.
Tonight is the most important night of the entire year. Honey, it's Oscar night. And let me tell you, honey, I'm shaking, I'm gyrating, I'm more nervous than a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs, okay? Because my favorite movie, Terms of Endearment, is up for so many nominations, including Best Actress for my favorite actress in the whole world, Shirley MacLaine. And honey, let me tell you something right now. You can take my words, you can take them to the bank. If Miss Shirley don't win tonight, the devil will be coming down to Georgia. Okay? I will call the Academy. I will call them Colette. Anyway, so I'm having me an Oscar party, and all my girls from work are coming over. My best friend Deb, she's bringing the ambrosia salad. I made some pigs in a blanket. They're in the oven. I made my famous artichoke and spinach dip with the pumpernickel bread. I got my Lay's potato chips with the onion dip. I got a cheese tray, a fruit tray. Oh, and look what I got. I got these for all the girls. I got some maracas, and every time someone wins from Terms of Endearment, we're going to shake our maracas, honey. So please, say a prayer for my girl Cheryl, because if she don't win, I will not be consoled. Okay, don't call me on the phone. Don't come to my house. I will be in bed. Hey, Marty McFly, it's Mustang Deb, hon. You got a second? Okay, here's the deal. I need you to gas up the DeLorean. Come to the year 2024, because we got a heck of a lot of people that want to go back to the 80s. What's going on? Well, I think everybody's just craving some old-fashioned joy. The excitement of going to the roller rink on a Friday night. Taking a trip over to Blockbuster and picking out a couple movies with the person you love. The thrill and the feel of summertime and knowing that you can ride your bike all day long with your friends. Turning on the radio and hearing Prince's latest song. The people want to sit down in a Pizza Hut, have a pepperoni pan with a salad bar to start, a red cup filled with soda, and the best dang service you ever did have. The people want a sky full of stars. They want to sit out on their front porch with their best friend talking about life. It's the simple joys, hon. They want them back. Here's the master plan. I'm going to gather everybody up. We're going to meet at some different locations that used to be Blockbusters. Now, we're going to take some stuff from 2024 and bring it back to the 80s, like Rights for Our Friends, medical advances, and so forth. But other than that, hon, the people are ready to pump their fists and get ready for 1985. And look, while we're airing grievances, McDonald's changed their chicken nugget recipe. People are wearing pajama pants on planes. They've got huge giant aliens roaming around malls in Miami. I mean, the positive takeaway there is that people were actually at the mall. Okay, roger that, Marty. We'll see you then.
Tina, dear, would you like to go next?
Well, a couple of weeks ago, I went to bed, but then I got up in the middle of the night because I was thirsty. And I went out to the living room to ask my parents for some juicy juice. And they were watching this really scary show with this really scary music with a guy who talked really scary. It was called Unsolved Mysteries. Yeah, it was really weird and it really scared me. Yeah, so for the last couple of weeks, I've been sleeping on my parents' floor, but they said I can't do that anymore and I have to start sleeping in my own bedroom. So, to help me with the transition, guess what I got? Mr. Snuggles Bear. Yeah, he's really cool. He's really soft and squishy, and he protects me when I'm sleeping. If you want, you guys can pass him around so you can give him a hug. Steven, want some snuggles from Mr. Snuggles? Here you go, Rachel. Give him a squeeze. Last night was the first night I slept back in my room. Slept like a baby. Yeah, I really like him. He's my best friend. This is just a warning to everybody. Don't watch Unsolved Mysteries. Not if you don't want to ever sleep again.
So there I am. I'm on a first date with this guy that I met at the Roy Rogers, the one in the members only jacket. And we're sitting there watching Conan the Barbarian, and the guy's just pounding chocolate bars like he's getting paid for it.
Now, look, I don't want to sound like a hypocrite, because I'll be the first to tell you I can really put away some peanut M&Ms. But I don't know, this guy was kind of acting like he was having a nervous breakdown or something. And it was the guy's 7th time seeing Conan the Barbarian, but you wouldn't have known it by the way he was acting. He was hooting and hollering. At one point he went, yeah! Kind of scared me, you know? He jumped up and he yelled, Arnold Schwarzenegger! I said, that'll do it. Time to make the donuts. And I ran out of there and I called Brenda on the payphone. I said, Bren, get your kids on. You're going on a rescue mission. So Brenda picked me up and we went and saw Rocky III at another theater.
Rocking around Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit.
If you thought I was done with this dress that resembles a hospital gown, I've got more. Round 2, let's go. I look like I'm only allowed to eat Jell-O. They did go to the effort of putting a pocket on it, which you might think is for fashion. Some might say it's perfect for your heart monitor. In the American healthcare system, where it costs $1,200 to sneeze, wearing a hospital gown as fashion kind of is a flex. It says, I am wealthy enough to afford basic healthcare, but I still don't have dental insurance. I am a very clumsy person. If you are like me, you could just wear this all the time. You're just ready to roll in. Oh, that's my neighbor. Film in front of a big window, they said. The lighting will be great, they said. And some people said, but throw a belt on it. I think it wouldn't look like a hospital gown if you threw a belt on it. I look like I'm trying to disguise myself as I sneak out through the front doors to go grab an In-N-Out burger because the cafeteria food sucks. It's like in those 2000s movies where they try to convince us just because like a girl takes off her glasses, she goes from like the ugliest to the hottest girl on the planet. We're not falling for it. I look like I'm playing the lead role in the hospital's presentation of Peter Pan. So funny enough, after that first try on of this dress, I received a message and a gift card from Loft so that I can try on some maybe not so medically inspired pieces. Thank you, Loft, for being a good sport. If you thought this was fun, follow me because I have the rest of my Revolve order to try on, and that includes whatever these are. I don't think they're overalls.
Hello from the other side. Oh my God. Ugh. Absolutely not.
Are you alone tonight? Wishing you could meet someone who understands you? Call Loveline. Real people, real connections.
I'm having the time of my life talking to this man. We both love the television show Cheers, and, well, he makes me feel like the only woman on the face of the earth.
She's an extraordinary woman. We've been talking for hours. I'm taking her to the Sizzler on Thursday.
Whether you're looking for late night laughs, deep conversation, or someone to share your dreams with, Loveline is open 24 hours. If these two can find love, so can you. So what are you waiting for? Pick up the phone. Love is waiting on the other line. Modern dating using modern technology from the comfort of your home. Loveline. Call now. 1-900-LOVE. It's $2.99 for the first minute and 99 cents for each additional minute after that. Adults 18 plus only.
Additional rates may apply.
There's a saying in the Florida Keys. The Florida Keys where you come on vacation and you leave on probation. And let me tell you something, I can see how it happens. 'Cause this place, it's like Disney World for adults. There's drinking, there's fishing, there's live music, there's sun, there's sand, and there's a heck of a lot of characters. The other day, Phil and I are at this grocery store called Payfair. We're picking up some bologna and cheese to make sandwiches for a picnic at the beach. And we see this guy wearing an eye patch, and he's got a parrot on his shoulder. I mean, he looked like a real-life pirate. Well, the guy catches me staring at him, and I'm so embarrassed because if I'm nothing else, I'm respectful. So I says to the guy, I'm so sorry for staring. I was just admiring your beautiful parrot. He said, why, thank you, ma'am. Her name is Lucinda, and she's my one true love. I says, is that right? He says, and where are you folks from?
I says, well, we're from a small town you've probably never even heard of, but Phil and I were originally from Wisconsin. He says, get out of town. That's where I'm from. I said, stop. He said, it's true. He says, yeah, but I consider myself a Keys critter. I've been here since the 60s. I says, is that right? He says, yeah, but just like you, I just came down for vacation. I went with some buddies of mine on a fishing trip, and then I just never left. He said, the islands cast a spell on me, as they do to many. Maybe you'll be here 9 days, or possibly forever. And Phil and I looked at each other, and he said, well, I gotta run. It was nice talking to you. Take care. Bye. And we said bye. And then the parrot said bye too. Here, sweetheart, here's some necklaces. A girl can never have too many. You like these earrings? Here, take them. Do you like these earrings? Here, take them. Look at all of these from my friend Trudy's retirement. Take them. What is this? Oh, here, look. This was a card I bought and I never sent out. Here, take it in case you need to give it to someone. Do you like this hat? I think it would look gorgeous on you. Take it. Oh, look, honey, this is unopened. I bought it at Kmart, but I don't think I can do the exercises with my back. Here, take it. You'll need leg warmers for your exercises. Here, take these. Here, take this pocketbook. Here, take this Avon catalog. I want you to pick yourself out some nice makeup. Take some more bracelets. Look at this gorgeous scarf. Take it. I think this scarf would look lovely on you. You like this scarf? Here, take it. Here's another scarf. I love this scarf. Take this one too. Look at these hors d'oeuvre plates. I bought a set of 6 in Italy. I was saving them for you for your wedding day, but with the current divorce rates being what they are, here, take them. You want to see a magic trick? Look. It's a little cup. Take it.
Wait a minute. Do you sing in Bowling for Soup?
Hey, how you doing? My name's Jarrett. What's yours?
I love Stacy's Mom.
That is a really great song. It's not actually our song. That's a band called Fountains of Wayne.
No, it's your song.
It's not.
When I downloaded it on LimeWire, it said Stacy's _mom - Bowling for Soup.
And maybe that's where it all started.
.exe.
You know, we do Almost, and High School Never Ends, and Ohio Come Back to Texas.
The Spidey and his amazing. That's you guys.
I don't even know what that is.
No, okay.
We do Phineas and Ferb, and we did Jimmy Neutron.
I think that was Fountains of Wayne.
That is definitely our song. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude.
Oh my god, 1985. I love that song.
Yeah, I love Sum 41 too.
Huge fan. This is so exciting to meet you.
My favorite scents from the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. Let's get into it. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Casey Dressler. I'm an actor and comedian based in New York City and the creator of The Neon Girls, which is a universe of 1980s character comedy. I love the 80s. However, I love the 90s. I love going back to the 70s. I'm just a nostalgia nerd. So today we're going to talk about my favorite scents from growing up. We're going to start with Exclamation. This was very popular in the 80s and in the 90s. Now, this was not one of my signature scents. This was actually my sister Shannon's. And I would often sneak, because she was 7, 8 years older. So I was the little sister that would like sneak her perfume. So she wore this. She also wore CK1. Now CK1 came out in 1994 and it was marketed as the first ever unisex fragrance. It was the hot new thing on the market. I remember she got it for Christmas the year that it came out. And that was another situation where it wasn't my signature scent. I was very young at the time, but I would always sneak it. And so those two scents, Exclamation and CK1, I love so much and definitely bring up a lot of good memories of childhood for me. But for me, personally, in high school, it was Cucumber Melon. Now, Bath & Body Works came out with this. I'll have to fact check. I'm not exactly sure the year, but I know it was high school that I started wearing this. I want to say like late 90s, early 2000s. It may have come out before, but this was my scent. This was my scent. Once I got to college, my freshman year of college, I replaced this with this. Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. Now, I know this is very much a fall scent, but I wore it all year round in Florida. I loved this scent so much. However, hold please. I am so excited to show you my number one favorite scent of the 80s, 90s, 2000s. I have not smelled this in 20, 30 years. I'm sure you can find retro bottles of it online. However, I don't know how safe that is to spray something that old. So I found a company, and I'm not going to promote the company because honestly, I really don't know. I'm not here to promote companies. I'm just here to take you down memory lane with me. but there is a company I found online. I will tell you, I found it on eBay. Someone who recreates discontinued retro scents. And I found a bottle that they made of Malibu musk. And I'm going to see if it smells like I remember. They say that scent has a stronger tie to your emotions and your memory than any of the other senses. So you could not smell something for 30, 40 years, however long, and then the moment you smell it, you're taken, you smelt it, you smelled it, you're taken right back. Okay, here's the it's a dead ringer. This is a dead ringer for Malibu musk. Oh my God. Oh my God. And they packaged it to really look like the actual bottle. I'm just going to spray it on me. I'm just going to go for it. I'm smelling some of the alcohol, but that's normal, right? Dead ringer. Blast from the past, honey. All right, this was so much fun. Tell me in the comments, what's your signature scent? Thanks for hanging out with me. I love ya.
Thank you for calling Nell's Diner. This is Patsy speaking. How can I help you? Tonight's dinner special is chicken piccata served with your choice of long grain wild rice or pasta. Oh, well, chicken piccata, it is a breast of chicken that has been properly piccataed. It is delectable. Wonderful. We'll see you tonight. Ask for Patsy. Toodaloo. Gerald, I have 4 chicken piccatas. Please hold the capers on one. I broke up with Gerald over the weekend. He was just getting on my nerves, making everything a joke. I'm so tired of all of these clowns. I need someone more serious, like Shane. He's very mysterious. Are you boys in town long? Oh, go on. This old thing? Why, I only wear it when I don't care how I look. Oh, that's from It's a Wonderful Life, my favorite movie. Well, fellas, I'm afraid I'm not taking applications for a boyfriend at the moment, but check back later. Caroline, they really got you running around with all of those kids. Don't forget to take water break. Desserts? Water in Shane. Piccata special, extra caliente.
Hi, Vern. My name is Deborah, and I need to make a report. There was a man down in the cemetery terrorizing some kids. Okie dokie, Deborah. Can you tell me what the assailant looked like? Kids, help me out. What was he wearing? What'd he look like? He looked like maybe we should call the Ghostbusters. That guy was so weird, and his clothes were like so old. Did you see them? They weren't like, oh, I got this at the Salvage for $1. They were like, I stole this from the museum.
I would actually put his outfit around late 1800s.
I'm gonna put some money on it's a zombie. Yeah, and he was kind of glowing a little. Yeah, the guy was wearing some kind of old-timey costume. Well, today's your lucky day, Deborah, because we got your guy in custody. Oh, you're kidding me. Kids, they got him. Freaky. They got him? Yeah, patrol picked him up over in the graveyard. Guy was wearing a wig and had a candlestick. Said he was there to surprise his sister for her birthday. He was dressed like Edgar Allan Poe. The guy's a real weirdo. That's not very nice. He also had some cupcakes with him, but we took that for evidence. Ravenhunt, you got a brother?
Let's cut the cake.
Okay, well, thanks so much, Vern. We appreciate it. This is a big misunderstanding. Can I call my mummy?
Hey, November, I've been waiting for this. Hey, November, finally getting breasts. Hey, November, drop the temp, oh yeah. Hey, November, no more sweating here. Hey, November, drop 10. It's a nice day for a light sweater. It's a nice day for a cardigan.
Oh my God, I'm sweating so bad. Living in a heated climate in the summer is impossible because you have to dress for the beach to be outside because it's the hell's asshole on the surface of the earth. But then you go inside and they've got the air conditioner blasted as if they're keeping penguins alive at the zoo. So, like, leaving your house is like as if your significant other's like, we're going on a surprise vacation, but I'm not going to tell you if it's a beautiful Mexican resort or an iceberg. So pack for both. I'm just trying to go to Walmart.
So my best friend Brenda and her daughter little Tina double dog dare me to call this guy Phil from Domino's Pizza, who left his name and number on the box for me. Now, I've never seen this guy. I don't know if he's some 16-year-old kid.
but I was double dog dared. So I called the guy, and he answers. I said, "Hi, is this Phil from Domino's?" He said, "It is." I said, "Hi, my name is Deborah. You left your name and number on my pizza box on Saturday night, and I was just calling to say hi." He said, "Deborah, I'm so happy you called." I said, "Hold it, Phil. I need to know how old you are." And he said, "I'm 35. I said, "That's great. But look, hey, I'm a woman of 40. And Phil perked right up, and he said, "That's great. I love my gals a little bit older." I said, "Settle down, Phil." So Phil says, "Look, I know it's kind of last minute, and it might not be ideal, but my buddy's having a birthday party tonight, and I'd love for you to be my date." I said, "I think that could actually work." And he said, "That's great. I'll pick you up at 7. And then he says, "By the way, it's a costume party." You want to hear a scary story? I got one for you, hon. Last night, I had just gotten back from bowling league with my boyfriend, Phil. I'm sitting on the couch. I'm watching an episode of Murder, She Wrote, and I hear the most insane sound coming from my kitchen. It was like this scraping, scratching noise, so I go in there to do an inspection, and there's nothing. Now, earlier that evening, I was talking to a gal, Roxanne, who works at the bowling alley, and she was telling me all these wild stories about some ghosts that are haunting her house. And I'm ashamed to admit it, but my first thought was, man, she must have taken a bad trip in the 60s. But then here I am with this crazy noise and nothing's around, and I thought, oh my gosh. I said, I'm being punished for making fun of this gal. I think one of her ghosts must have hopped a ride in my Mustang from the bowling alley. I said, damn, am I going to have to call the Ghostbusters? At this point, I'm shaking. I'm scared. What the heck is going on? So I call Phil up to come over for reinforcement, and he is just as bewildered as I am. There's nothing. There's no one. We've searched the entire house. And then we realized the sound was coming from the trash can. So we peek inside, and that's when we saw it. It was a friggin' cockroach trying to crawl its way out of an RC Cola can. I said, forget about the Ghostbusters, hon. We gotta call the fumigator.
Caroline, Patsy, I just want to thank you both for being there for me in my time of need.
Of course, honey. Anytime. Roberta, sweetheart, you don't have to thank us. We are a family here at Nails Diner. Are you feeling better?
I am. I'm feeling much better. I just feel like anniversaries are tough, and being that it was the anniversary of my separation, I just wasn't myself, but thank you for helping me come back to me.
Honey, we all have nervous breakdowns from time to time. It's part of being human. On behalf of Patsy and I, once again, we want to say sorry for how we've acted. She and I have been here so long that having someone new come in, well, it just ruffled our feathers, honey. And so I think we were looking for things. I'm going to admit that. But I took a look around one day and I said, you know what? I think our attention is in the wrong place because these guys, they're ruining this place. It's true. They just keep getting away with whatever they want.
I happen to agree. We have been so busy being at odds with one another that we have not been paying attention to all the mistakes that these cooks are making here.
The food has been terrible and it's been affecting my bottom line.
That's right. And not to mention, the other day I saw Gerald adjusting himself. Yes, I did. He didn't even wash his hands afterwards.
Oh, see, that's disgusting.
Nell's got a good reputation, and we ought to keep it that way. If I wasn't such a nice person, I would contact the Department of Health.
Charlie, I don't know where you left your gosh darn underpants. Maybe if you had more than one pair. I got a customer. I gotta go. Welcome to Gertie's Gems and Jewels. What can I do you for? Oh, I don't do custom jobs, but let me take a look. Oh my God, this is gorgeous. It's a good fake. If I'm understanding this correctly, you want to have this replicated with real diamonds and platinum, yeah? Now don't go to anyone around town. They're gonna screw the pooch on trying to make that for you. But I got a guy. His name is Arthur. Don't call him Mark. You don't like it because it rhymes with fart. I met him years back at a stop and go light. I had a flat tire. He fixed it for me and I bought him some Carvel. He's down in Miami. I think he can do it for you. You said your name is Vivian, right? Okay. You traveled from Sheboygan, eh? Okay. I'll send him a telegram. You tell me what you want. He'll give you an estimate. When you're ready, we'll send it to him. He'll do it just like you want it. and I take 25% off the top. He loves crocodiles. He likes to incorporate it into his work, but I'll tell him to stay real classic on this.
Something happens when you enter your 40s. You begin to truly appreciate life's little miracles, like canceled plans. When someone cancels on me, honey, it's like a gift from God, the universe, the ancestors, somebody was looking out. And listen, it was with good and pure intentions when I suggested we get together at the new place with the 7-layer lasagna. But you better bet your bottom dollar when you call to cancel on me, I'm gonna breakdance. Honey, I'm gonna bust moves this 40-something body's gonna need Advil for. Then I'm gonna get the lasagna takeout, watch my programs in my moo-moo. A miracle, gift from the heavens. And like the lasagna, chef's kiss. And honey, it's not you, it's me. I know we would have had a fabulous time, but I also know it would have drained the life force out of me. When you're in your 40s, you begin to understand the value of the energy reset. Every day you get up, you take care of your home, you go to work, you take care of your kids if you got them, your car, your yard, your dogs, your hamsters, your air purifier, because if you're over 40, you probably got one of those too. There's always something or someone who requires your energy and your time. Making time to recharge the battery of your soul, it's paramount. So let this be a lesson to you. Don't worry about canceling plans with me, honey. I'm going to be doing the Cabbage Patch. And that is a check that's going to cash, honey.
You all know exactly who I am. Say my name.
Do what?
Say my name.
Heisenberg.
You're goddamn right.
Welcome to Love Connection, where old-fashioned romance meets modern-day technology.
I've heard from a lot of the men that I have dated that I've emasculated them, that I'm too strong-willed for them, and my answer to that is, that sounds like a personal problem. I met a man at Woodstock. We fell in love and got married 2 weeks later. He was a surfer and a candle maker, and a free spirit, if you will. And in 1978, he ran off with the circus. Any man who dates me is going to have to be okay with paranormal activity because I do have several ghosts living in my home. I was featured in an episode of Unsolved Mysteries. I do sing in a Janis Joplin cover band at the bowling alley on Tuesday nights. We're faltering, and I spin this, spin it, there's my dreams. If feeling good was good enough for me. Hey, you gotta be with a man that loves music. I make the best fish dip you'll ever eat in your life. My biggest fear? Kangaroos.
Today I am filming 2 different videos with a total of 5 characters, so I'm putting on a makeup base that's going to work for all of them to save me some time. For a couple of characters, I will change their lipsticks, but the base will otherwise stay the same. Each character will get their own wig, costume, jewelry, mannerisms, and voice that is unique to them. My entire character universe, the Neon Girls, was created because I got some fun new makeup to play with. I've always loved doing makeup. Whether it was getting my little sister ready for school dances, painting my nephew's face for Halloween, or backstage at the theater getting ready for the big show. It's a form of creative expression for me, but it's also something that shapes the characters I create. On-stage shoes are very important. They inform the character's posture, their gait, how they walk, how they hold their entire body. In my videos on social media, my face is front and center, so the way I draw a character's lips informs how my characters hold their mouths, how they speak. When I wear lashes, they act as a prop of sorts. I bat them, I squint them, I flutter them. And any girly who gets their nails done can tell you that the way they move their hands, how they gesture is amplified when they have a full set. And while today I'm giving all my girls a uniform base to simplify things because I have a lot to film at once, I love thinking about their signature colors and defining features created with makeup. Hot Looks Donna, for instance, is known for her purple pucker. Mustang Deb for her multicolored eyeshadows and metallic pink lips. You may recognize my character Patsy by the beauty mark she has on her cheek. Or my character Brenda, who always wears a bold red lip to match her red hair and nails. Makeup is magic. If I had to pick one essential item from my makeup case, it would definitely be lipstick. What would yours be? My cousin tells this story about babysitting me in the 80s. I was definitely a toddler, and she caught me with a tube of lipstick, and she said it happened in slow-mo.
She was like, no. And I turned up the lipstick. And then as soon as she went to go grab me, I turned around real quick and I put the lipstick on. And she said when I turned around, it was perfectly applied. And that is one of my favorite stories ever. And it's so appropriate. Okay, well, hey, I got some filming to do, so I'm going to get going, but I want to thank you for being true blue and hanging out with me while I got ready. Thank you very much for watching. Love ya.
I'm going to tell you about everybody, and I ain't going to mince words, honey.
Oh, okay. I'm just going to take some notes so I can study.
I'm going to start with myself, honey. I am not always nice, but I am always helpful. So if you need anything, you come to me, and I will have your back, and I will take care of it. I might not be nice about it, honey, but I will help you. I am a helper, if nothing else. Okay, now I'm going to tell you about Patsy. She is as nice as can be on the surface, but let me tell you what, honey, she has a mean streak, and she is jealous like a snake. Do not get involved in personal conversations with her, not if you don't want everyone to know your business. Now I'm going to tell you something else, and it's a reality around here. You're going to have to pick up her slack. She don't do side work. She's always 15 to 20 minutes late every day. And it is going to frustrate you to high heaven because those cooks, they worship the ground that she walks on. So she gets special treatment despite all that. Now, you did not hear this from me, but you have been forewarned.
Oh, great. I'm going to go home and study this.
Shane's a sweetheart, and he's nice to look at, but don't even bother flirting with him because I don't know what's going on there, honey.
Oh, my goodness. He is attractive, isn't he?
Now, moving on to the head cook, Gerald. Honey, he's a mess. He is a mess. He's been here 17 years, and he should have been fired 16 and a half ago.
Afternoon, Patsy.
Hi, Roberta. I hope you're getting adjusted. Hi, Caroline. Hi, Patsy. So nice of you to join us. That is a lovely nail color you have on. What's it called? Goblin green?
Let's not shut down. I don't want to wait for our lives to live.
Get crazy. California.
I think I'll do a wraparound. We'll wrap around.
You want a snack?
I'm back.
You're being attacked?
I'm back.
You're a toddler. I don't understand you.
I'm back.
Oh. Throw it back.
Let me see you throw it back.
I got a fresh set. Clickety-clack, the switch is back. I'm a Pisces, so I'm highly intuitive and emotional. I'm an empath. I'm picking up on a weird energy. Purple is my power color. Oh my god, it's 11/11. Make a wish. He's a Scorpio? That could be fun. You should charge your crystals. You're a Gemini. Very nice. I'm so grateful. Happy winter solstice. Girl, it's the law of attraction. I'm telling you. I have the gift. They're an Aries. Girl, run. I just feel things. I see dead people. Oh my god, I'm kidding. I don't, but I do hear them. I'm so sick of toxic positivity. It's the universe. It's working for you. Are you paying attention? You should put some coconut oil on it. I pray to Stevie Nicks. You have a really beautiful aura. I can see it. It's like pink and a little bit of purple, and I see like a. I'm trying to protect my peace. You know what I mean? Are you down with OPP? Other people's peace? Don't tell me to be positive. Like that in and of itself is negative. You're telling me to repress my feelings. Like that doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
As we enter the last day of senior year of high school, and we're going to say that we're all going to see each other again, and most of us probably won't. You know, what is this, sign your crack? What do people say? Something, I'm the first one to sign your crack. But I just want to say thank you to everybody who has interacted, engaged, made me feel like TikTok has it changed my life. My therapist recommended I start making videos on TikTok because I was in a creative field at the time, having a really hard time at my job. And I needed a creative outlet that was mine. That I was the person who got to have an opinion over what I made, and it changed my life. I was fired from that job. This gave me, social media gave me a place and hope to continue to do what I love to do and actually make a living out of it. And the community that found me and that I found, like, my God, I've never felt so accepted in my life. It has healed so many parts of me doing what I do and being on these platforms, I've learned so much. I've seen parts of the world that I would never see if it weren't for this. So, you know, stay sweet. Hags, have a great summer. And, you know, I'll see you around town. Here's where you can find me.
Something happens when you enter your 40s. You stop giving a rat's bananas. I don't give a single banana to anybody. You cut your losses and then you realize that you didn't lose anything but a headache. You start trimming the fat in your life. You cut away anything that's not good for you. That could be dairy, that could be sugar, that could be people in your life that are bringing you down. You just stop putting up with all the BS. You see things very clearly. I don't even have the energy to waste anymore to tell you that I think you're full of caca. Used to be when I was younger and I could tell someone was BSing me, I'd have to call it out. I'd tell them like it was. I would let them know that I knew.
আজকালকার যুগে একটা বউ পালা কি পরিমাণ কঠিন আপনি জানেন? জানেন না
ভাই, আমাদের এই দেশে তো লিভ টুগেদার আইন সিদ্ধ।
আমি জানি সেটা, আমি এটা জানি। আমি আসলে বাবা মা চাই।
চুমকি লইয়া যাও, তুমি একটু আলাপ করো, প্রাইভেট একটু আলাপ করলাও।
আমার কাছে মনে হয় আপনার সাথে ওনার খুব ভালো ম্যাচ হয়, মানে উনিও অ্যানালগ আর আপনিও। আরেকটা এই
কারণ বিজ্ঞাপন কেন ডিলিট করব? মাত্রই দিছি, দেখবেন কয়েকদিনের মধ্যেই আপনি বাবা মা পাওয়া গেছেন। আর কপাল যদি ভালো হয়, দাদা দাদি শুদ্ধ পাইতে পারেন আপনি।
আমি যদি কখনো কোনো ভুল করি, আমাকে শুধরে নিও, দূরে সরিয়ে দিও না।
এত বছর ধরে যে ছেলেটাকে আমি চিনি, গোছানো দেখি, কোনো দরকার নেই। আপনি হেল্প করবেন না? আপনি ওর কাছে
হেল্প করি,
লাগবে না, আপনি ফ্রেশ আসুন, এটাই অনেক বড় হেল্প।
মা যখন এখানে থাকে না, তখন মায়ের শাড়িটা আমি রেখে দিই, মায়ের গন্ধ অনুভব করার জন্য। নাও।
আচ্ছা, ও না হয় ছেলে মানুষ, জ্ঞান গরিমা কিছু নাই, কিন্তু তুমি তো মেয়ে মানুষ। হ্যাঁ,
এখন এই ফুল চুরি করার অপরাধে সকালে যদি আপনার জেল হয়,
জেল হলে? আসসালামু আলাইকুম আঙ্কেল, গুড মর্নিং।
ভেরি ভেরি ব্যাড মর্নিং।
কি বলেন? দুইটা ভেরি? তার বেকার ছেলে সংসার করতে যে কষ্ট হচ্ছে সেটা বললেই তো পারো।
জীবনকে জটিল করে দেখলে জটিলতায় ভরে যায়। যদি কেউ সহজ করে দেখে তাহলে সত্যি সত্যি রূপকথার মতো হয়ে যায়।
আমি একজন সহজ মানুষ, সব ঠিক আছে, কিন্তু এই ধরনের ফান, এপ্রিল ফুল, প্র্যাঙ্ক এগুলো আমি পছন্দ করি না। আমি বিয়ে করতে হবে খরচ বাড়ানোর জন্য।
ইম্পসিবল। আর তাছাড়া আপনি শাহরুখ খানও না যে আপনার সব কন্ডিশন আমাকে মেনে নিতে হবে। কিন্তু কথাই হচ্ছে না, ডোন্ট জাজ আ বুক বাই ইটস কভার।
মানে আপনাকে অনেক সুন্দর লাগছে আজকে। কি ঠিক বললাম না? যেটা হঠাৎ করে আবেগ উঠবে, আবার আবেগ চলে যাবে। বিজ্ঞাপনটা দিয়ে ফেলাইছি, আর 20,000 টাকা মিনিমাম পাইতাম আমি।